And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Let's let a couple people hop on and then we will get started.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Let's let a couple people hop on.
I do that every time. Every time I hop on the Instagram.
We have a little bit of exciting news tonight. Ashley on the Instagram.
What?
I guess while everybody's catching up. Had a pretty good weekend.
Yeah.
Mama joins on the Instagram. What's going on, Mama? So, don't have a whole lot of updates. Waiting for somebody to join on the Facebook, and then we'll get into them. Got to see at least a
Oh,
number one or something. Somebody
yeah.
liked it.
Yeah.
Oh, Brittany did. You can hang out, Brittany, and just run off. So,
Mom said, just hanging.
so we got some. I guess we'll get into it.
Alrighty.
We won't get into car updates first. We'll update. We've been doing good. Had a good weekend. Got some good news. There was some testing going on, and everything looks good.
Oh, yes.
And the person I'm talking about knows who I'm talking about. What's going on, Kenny, over on the YouTube?
What's up?
So, this weekend, Ashley left me to my own devices.
Yeah.
She ran off and spend time by myself. So, Michelangelo's been needing a working tack. I mean, the tack worked. The face just spun with the needle, so
Yeah.
kind of really wouldn't tell you what RPM it was at.
You just knew it was moving.
Yeah. So picked up a tack and eventually that's going to get a set of gauges, so didn't want to really spend $1 million on a tack. So we just kind of hung out, or so I just went and picked up a little 2 7/8 tack or something, little smaller than the one that was on it, but still big enough that you can see it in the daylight. We don't have dash lights, so after dark don't matter. Uh, got it wired in and it works. Yay! Uh, so
Yeah.
made a little post on Facebook and the TikTok and YouTube short and all that, showing that, and then took her for a little drive. What's going on, Ty Parrish, over on the Instagram? Took him for a little drive. He runs like he normally does, you know. Nothing special. What's going on, Pop, on the Facebook? Uh, so that was kind of the car updates mostly. I mean, the body is currently sitting on the Model A chassis, sitting out there
Yep.
for the time being. For anybody that's not local to Florida, we have a hurricane coming.
Yeah.
So I figured if we put the body on the chassis, likelihood if it does get bad, it's not supposed to be real bad. Don't think it's going to come this far inland or this far south.
Yeah.
But if it does, they'll either blow away together or it'll save them from blowing away.
Yep.
So luckily, we don't have a whole lot of trees or anything to worry about. So, uh,
And we have a extra spot
we
if we need to move.
yeah, we'll probably put
Moving.
Michelangelo in there, and I'll probably put the front back up on the little wheelie rounds,
Yeah.
so we can probably slide the whole Model A into the garage portion.
That's
But
why we made it that big.
yeah. So show updates,
Mm-hmm.
podcast updates rather. We are 810 followers. on the Facebook. So thanks everyone, and make sure you check out the pin post. Hit the three dots. Share it to all your friends. At 1,000, there's going to be a giveaway. Um, don't know what it's going to be yet, but we did something at 500. We'll do something at 1,000, and then if we ever make it to 2,000, we'll do it at 2,000.
Yep.
Um, but the 1,001 will allow us to do some more stuff, and there's a bunch of stuff on the background. We're going to start recording the video for the podcast on Thursdays. It's not going to be live, but we're going to record it. Um, and that'll only be accessible on YouTube. So right now, it uploads to YouTube. The podcast itself uploads to YouTube, but it stays private. We can't figure out how to make it where it just comes on.
Yeah.
And we always forget, me always forgets to go make it public. So we're just going to leave it private, and we'll post the video, and we'll be able to chop it up. We'll be able to get some reels out of it. We'll be able to get some other stuff. Y'all are definitely going to want to tune in to next Tuesday's live, because there will be a major announcement. Rat Rod Todd over on the Instagram, what's going up, what's going on, and Kenny is joining us on the Facebook.
Welcome, welcome.
So but October 1st is our next live, Tuesday live. And conveniently, that's the day that some merch is dropping,
Mhm.
some big news for the podcast. Um, there's going to be some changes.
Yep.
So super excited about that. Definitely tune in. Um, I'll do a video and stuff, but we won't post it till after the live. So if you tune in on the live, you will get to see it first. And merch will be available on the website after the live.
Yes.
So you can't even sneak a peek.
No.
Um, no one has seen the new logo in all of its entirety.
No.
Update for next month for the Cove. Make sure you pay attention. There will be a badass sign. I can't show you what it's going to look like because it does have some of our logo on it. New logo. But make sure you pay attention. We are moving up to the grass field. We have outgrown taking up that many parking spots. We thought it was going to be a little bit longer, but y'all have supported us and came out, and the owner of the Cove loves that we come. But we're taking up parking spots for too long. Completely understand it. Like I said, we thought we were going to have a little more time in the
Yeah.
parking lot, but like I said, y'all have come out, y'all have supported. There's going to be concessions for like soda.
I think he said,
He said he was going to try to do maybe beer and wine.
yeah.
Um, but and then there's going to be either a golf cart and trailer to take us up to the food, or you can walk.
Yep.
Um, trust me, if you eat their grub, walking back to your car ain't a bad thing. You'll be stuffed when you get it's good grub.
Mm.
It's a good time. Anyone that's came out can attest to that. And if you haven't came out, why not? No, just
Mm.
kidding. Come out next month, enjoy it.
Yep.
Um, we'll be there. And it'll be October.
Yeah.
So
October 20th.
October 20th.
Yep.
This month is pretty much done for car related stuff, shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I do want to go. really want to try to figure out a way to get to the Jacksonville for Saw Customs. Um, I just don't know if we're gonna make it. We've kind of put Michelangelo's maintenance on the back burner.
Yeah.
And just so we are showing them a little bit of attention. That was part of the tack, but I still didn't get a chance to take a look at the fuel sending unit, and it would be good to know how much fuel is in the car. But that's not an excuse. We've driven it for over a year with no fuel gauge.
Yep.
I mean, technically, it's got two fuel gauges, but
And it's somewhere in between the two of them.
it is definitely in between full and empty. So,
And I mean, we have taken him on
oh yeah, I
trips, but nothing like all the way up to Jacksonville
yeah, it's
without a
4
fuel
hours
gauge.
Michelangelo time,
Yeah.
which we're still we're about 60 going, 40 not going at this point. So we can easily be tipped to go. It's just some other stuff has to kind of fall into place.
Yeah.
So, what everybody else do this weekend? Oh,
Well, we did.
we did miss one thing.
Yeah. I was about to say.
I'm almost 40, guys.
Oh my gosh, no, you're not. You still got time.
You round up. Once you get to 5, you round up.
No.
My birthday was yesterday.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. Yes, mom said they celebrated me. My birthday was yesterday. Uh, thank you, baby, for posting.
Mm-hmm.
And thank all of y'all that said happy birthday on the post and liked it. And hopefully, some of the people in the groups that liked it will come join the page and they can hear me say thank you to them. Um, but we sure do appreciate everybody. Um, her Ashley's post yesterday kind of made it sound like this is all me, but really we couldn't do it without y'all.
Yeah. So we only do so much.
I mean, we're still learning. I mean, that was part of the reels, doing reels off of the actual episode. Because a lot of times, we do, um, we use this streaming software that we use for this. We just don't go live and we don't record the video and doing some thinking about it. And, shout out Travis Summers for, Simple C10. He was kind of was like, well, why don't you post reels of this?
Yep.
It's just, we're still learning. So we're not, we're definitely not professional social media people. Um, but hopefully, with kind of everything else going on, hopefully we can start bringing some show coverage. I mean, other than our stuff, um, the Moultrie video, um, maybe do some cruising. It looks like our calendar is going to get booked up pretty quick with cruising stuff. Next month is
Packed.
jam slammed and ready to go.
Yeah.
Um, and then November we have Turkey.
Mhm.
We'll be there for 3 days, so there'll be some content from there. Because it's actually 3 shows in one. There'll be 2 Rat Rod shows that we also go to that same weekend. So there'll definitely be some content coming from that. And
Well, actually, looking at the list I got here, October and November, we're busy every month, every weekend.
Really?
except for that second weekend in October.
Really?
We are booked up until December,
Okay.
except for one weekend. So we've got a lot of stuff coming.
Right. We probably won't do a whole lot in December.
Yeah.
Um, it'll be
Recoup.
focused on getting our show together, making, last minute adjustments and again, it is our first show. It's the first one that we're promoting. It's the first one we're putting together. Um, so there is going to be some bumps and challenges. There's going to be some day of the show decisions. I promise if there's something that goes right, come tell us. If there's something that goes wrong, come tell us, you know, and we'll adapt.
Yeah.
I promise 2026 will be better than 2025, but I promise that 2025 will be a kick-ass time.
Yeah.
So there's definitely some stuff going. There's some stuff in the pipeline that it's going to be a good time. And you're also not, as it stands right now, you're not going to want to miss November's hangout at the Cove.
Yeah.
It'll be something pretty cool there. Uh, but we got to get through October 1st, and then we'll go to November. And when it gets closer, if that's actually going to happen, which it looks like it's going to,
Yeah.
we'll let everybody know. That'll be a good time. So there's 5 people on. No one's saying anything.
Oh,
That's a great job as
oh,
always.
thank you. So,
Yeah, I kind of just, like I said, I got the tack on and then kind of moved some stuff around, went for a little cruise, clear my head. Always a good time. What's going on, BP Customs?
with their new exciting
Oh,
adventures.
yeah. If y'all haven't went and checked out their page lately or seen their posts lately, that bed's coming along pretty good.
Oh, yes.
Turning out pretty good. I don't think
Well,
I'm assuming it's kinda have y'all done anything else to the Colorado since the pink Chevy
no,
emblems?
I don't know, but she sure keeps getting that thing out. I keep seeing pictures on popping up on Facebook all the time.
Hey, that's what it's about, getting out,
Yeah.
driving your shit. Fortunately, we're, seeing and that truck's got AC, so she got a leg up on all of us. Cause right now it's a little warm, you get stuck in traffic in one of our cars, but
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Sweet.
You have a custom interior for Slam Fest. How's the Toyota coming? Has the rest of the truck went to paint yet?
That just made me think that's one downfall of working from home.
What's that?
Like she gets to take her new
Oh yeah.
ride out. It's like I'd have to come up with trips to Walmart to get out and cruise.
It won't go to him until after Slam Fest because he's 3 or 4 weeks out. We'll have truck for 4 weeks. Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So it'll go to Slam Fest the way it sits, and then interior after. Cool. Y'all got a plan.
Mm.
Hell yeah. So make sure you're following them. See some updates on their trucks and stuff. It looks like right around Slam Fest and leading up to Slam Fest, there's going to be some awesome updates going on. And then after Slam Fest, it looks like you're going to have some awesome updates on the new one. So, and hopefully we'll start updating some of our projects.
Yep.
Got some stuff to get through, and then we'll be able to. Couple things I want to button up on Michelangelo just to make him uh, a little better for the time being, and then hop back on the Model A and get her done.
Yep.
So, maybe we've started a little bit on Model A, but the 89 is still being worked on. Hopefully, we'll be at paint soon. Yes, have to find the time for the Colorado to go sit at his house because we have Slam Fest, Rod Run, and Toy Drop Show, and then y'all show. Yeah.
'Tis the season. All the shows.
Y'all got a jam packed end of the year
Mm.
too. That is one thing with Florida. Most of the shows are like we got a little bit in the beginning, and then pretty much most people, except for Made of Steel, they do it right in the middle of summer.
Yeah.
But we cruise all the time, but usually it's if you want a show that you're actually going to hang out at, usually it's February, April, May,
Yeah.
March, and then October, November, December, and January.
When it starts getting too cold up north.
Yeah. But hopefully, probably starting next month, we should start seeing a little bit of Snowbird coming out with their cars and stuff,
Yep.
and then Eastbound get and Mini Nats a lot going on. And yeah, Dad said they don't have any plans till the Fall Fest, which their truck will be in the parade.
Yeah.
Um, but definitely, if you can't find a show to go to in the state of Florida or somewhere near Florida, you ain't looking.
Uh-uh. Just talk about it near your phone. Car shows near me. It'll pop up on Facebook.
Just come to our monthly hangout. Somebody there will tell you about shows that you don't know about. Hence how our November got jammed up.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely good times.
Well,
We won't hit fall. Uh, the fall Moultrie show this year again.
no.
Starting to get PTO saved back up finally. So we're buttoned down as much as we can be.
We still got to put the lawn chairs in the garage, but other than
If you hear a diesel pull up, just know that our house blew away and we're coming to take refuge in y'all's block home. What's going on, Uncle Kevin, on the Instagram? Yeah, I think Sumter County was supposed to be making a call at 5:30. I didn't see any notice. So about schools and us.
yeah. Well, and I drove down the road. I already saw that the 26th and 27th or something, they were already closed. They were already scheduled to be closed.
Where'd you see that at?
On the driving down, I don't know where I'm pointing to.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Driving, get back onto the main road here and go down towards 75. That's
Oh,
school
the school board.
district.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Kenna just said schools are closed Thursday
Yeah.
and Friday. Yeah, they were supposed to let us know if we're getting changed or anything. Really, the only there's really nothing outside. I mean, other than like lawn chairs and stuff like that we're really worried about. Hell yeah.
So we
And also, anybody here that just came from rat stock, very jealous. Seen pictures. Uh, Probably won't be till 2026. So, Rat Rod Magazine, if you're listening, please keep doing this. Don't stop again, and we'll see you in 2026. Oh, Zach Parks with Wire Customs. What's going on, man? We just hanging out, bullshitting. We did put the body back on the Model A, and I sat in it. And Zach, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to chop it much.
He will find a way.
I know he will. He actually posted something and it popped up. So I think he was thinking of me when he posted it.
Mm.
Said, "Doesn't matter. We'll make you fit in your car. Come get your car chopped at Wire Custom." That's with a boat seat sitting on the floor. So
there's
there
not
is no
much
more
lowering.
lowering it. I don't have any interior for that. Mom says, look, or dad says, looks like Zach's been busy, and mom says that they seen Maverick in the garage today. Foam on the floor next. Yeah, we could figure something out. What's your dad's IG? That's a good question. Uh, Len Boys, no space. I shared it right now. It's just pictures of his truck, basically, and the dog and the bikes. So, yeah, hopefully the weekend that we're off in October, we can get some Model A and Michelangelo content to do a video. Super excited with the direction it's headed in now.
Oh, yes.
Took a whole lot of stress off of by saying, you know what, no more deadline. When it gets done, it'll be cool, and that's what it's gonna be. Because health comes first.
Yes.
Yeah, but the Chevy is the one you need to chop.
Listen, we can't hard break the Chevy right now until the Ford's done.
Whenever you want to take a trip down to Florida, we'll talk about it. You can come down, check the Model A out. If you push it over the line, I'll haul the 54 back to you. It can get chopped before we do anything to it. But yes, that I agree with you on that one because there's plenty of room in that car
Yeah.
because it's still got factory seats in it. So
Yeah. And I think I would wanna stick with the same style.
I think it would look good with like bomberseat.com bench seat, like what's going in Kenna's Toyota.
Yeah, but the cushion.
Dad says drive it like a drop top till it's done.
Like, right now, we get into it, and it's like we're sitting on a sofa that lost some padding. But once we put the padding back into it, it's gonna be like we're sitting on a sofa.
That is true. I don't think that bench seat would be that uncomfortable though. It's got padding.
Yeah.
That would have to be a wire Zach says a section looks good on that car. That would be a wired customs job. I would be completely lost. That'd be like a year from now when I got a week's worth of PTO. Bring it up, work on it with you for a week, come back home, save up a little bit more time. Okay. Come
No, no, he says, "Come cut it, then leave." He said nothing about putting it back together.
That's what he meant. Let's chop it.
I hope so.
Dad says that Dodge seat. Yeah, we could use a Dodge seat.
Is it wide enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think you'd gain any space there though.
Yeah. Nope, I got it.
Oh, there was, and I almost tried to convince Ashley to buy it because the person that I was trying to get to buy it wasn't seeing the picture. There was a 59 Cadillac, no, mid 60s Caddy, two-door convertible, and the two-door was, or the drop top was ragged. And the dude even said in his ad, he's like, I drive it as a roadster. And I was like, hell yes. And whoever bought that probably bought it because of me, because I posted about it forever, trying to get the person that I was trying to get to buy it.
Well, you know, it happens.
But couldn't see the vision. That's what I'm talking about. There is a roadster 50, I think it's a 53 running around down here. They chopped the top at the window channel and then just chop the window down.
Oh, jeez.
We have a parking spot.
Yeah, for Michelangelo.
That's what we're talking about. Just chop it at the A pillar and chop
Oh,
the rest off and just have it as a roadster.
oh,
51 Caddy, I'm taking the fenders off, putting it on my 42. Then I'm making a roadster. See? There you go.
but, like, we talked about getting rid of my Equinox.
You got the Model A.
What
And
am
we
I
got
gonna
the
get
Dodge.
groceries in?
The shelf.
No, it does. I understand
You.
you.
And there's going to be a
Okay.
giant hole in the
Are
roof.
you
So you
gonna be
just put
there?
the groceries in the roof. There's not going to be anything on there anymore.
You know what? I'm just gonna listen to mom for once and do Kroger delivery.
Wired Custom says, let's body swap the Equinox.
That's still being paid on.
Yeah. That was get Ashley out of a
Sticky,
horrible
yeah.
situation. So still a little upside down in the Equinox, but we're getting there. Hopefully we can get it about break even point and the 54 can become her daily since she never leaves the house.
Yeah. Well, actually, I leave the house just about every day or every other day. I try to go to get out,
It's true.
whether it's the gas station or Walmart or
Dad says top goes down, price goes up. But if the top doesn't go back up, would it be a lower price? If the top goes down and only stays down, or there is no top,
but there is no tops on some really nice vehicles.
235. Kenna says come meet her for lunch on Thursdays.
Heck yeah.
No, Zach, it has a 235.
I always forget that she's right down the road.
I was gonna say, huh?
And I don't eat alone, so I'd need somebody to go out and eat lunch with.
Yes, Ashley is
You do it every day, though.
Not every day, but almost every day.
Yeah.
I have Facebook Marketplace to keep me
Preoccupied.
so
Well, goodness.
yeah, we'll see how that works, by the way, kinda. I try to get her to come to lunch with me all the time. She don't.
I came to lunch with you today.
You did. True story. We had Taco Tuesdays in Bushel.
Whenever you're in the area,
I
you either come
sacrificed the good tacos.
bullshit. You just didn't go into the field, so you didn't get the good tacos.
You're right.
The day after your birthday, you're recouping.
I don't do anything.
I know.
Although I will say, uh,
Heck yeah.
I will say that very happy to have married a young lady that knows the loopholes to get.
When I
So
tell you,
anybody that didn't see the post, yesterday was my birthday, and Ashley calls me, or she texts me at lunch, and she's like, "Here's the plan." I'm like, "Okay, what's the plan?" And she's like, "I'm gonna take you to dinner." I'm like, "Okay, it's normal, you know."
I want it to be a surprise.
She's like, "I wanted to be a surprise," and I'm like, "Okay." So she's like, "You're gonna come home, you're gonna change, and we're gonna go." And I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "And I'm driving, so you don't have to know where we're going." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okie dokie." So I get home and I'm changing, and I'm like, "Where could she be taking me to dinner?" And I'm like, "Wait a second."
And mind you, I don't have a car shirt on. I have a cute shirt on, so
Yeah,
it's we're going somewhere nice.
she gives me a car shirt, and she's got, like, a cute clothes on, so I look like a
It was your
well,
good
I am
car
a
shirt,
bummer. I am a bum, I mean,
but it's one of your good car
it
shirts with one
oh,
of your good
yeah.
shorts.
So, I'm like, "Where could she be taking me to dinner?" And I'm like, "Wait a second, the Japanese steakhouse gives you free food on your birthday,
And only on your
and it
birthday.
has to be the day of your birthday," so that's where we went to dinner last night. So, instead of paying for 2 meals, she only had to pay for 1.
Yeah, but you ruined the surprise. You could have just let it go.
I had to tell you how to get there.
Well,
You couldn't how to
I
get
had it pulled up on my phone, so I could it would have told me which exit to take, and I would have been fine.
and we almost ended up in at Wired Customs shop because she was about to make a left and go home.
Yeah.
We were about to go north on 75.
Mhm. Well, I couldn't see the signs yet. It was just toeing the line.
Here's your set. So it was a good birthday. Thank you, BP Customs. Dude, I'd love to come up to your shop. Just got to figure out when. Where's where's Rusttoberfest at?
I
That's
don't know.
getting closer.
Illinois?
I don't know.
Somewhere up there.
Rat stock.
Should come up for Trog.
I'd have to borrow a car. I don't have anything traditional enough for Trog
Yeah.
because
Eh,
that went out the window a long time ago on the Model A. The 54s, but I don't think it fits the. Is it 65 and down, Zach? And Dad says that's how you keep the spark.
hmm,
No, they have tail draggers too. Okay, so the 54 would fit.
there we go. Well, then maybe we can work something out.
Racers are 36 and down. Gotcha. Model A is 29. It just doesn't.
Just gonna say.
It's about as far from traditional.
Mhm. Heck yeah. Mix them up.
We need a But the car show has shoe boxes and customs, so need to get the bike up so I can sell it
Yeah.
or trade it
Yeah.
for a 2-car trailer.
Yeah.
So anybody out there with a tall gooseneck, has to be tall for a lifted truck,
Yeah.
um, that would like a Harley, holla. Just needs a bath.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that'd be gangster. Get some looks. And we're still looking for at least one more food truck. Yes. So we're gonna start recording the videos for the podcast, and the video itself will be on YouTube. And then once we start doing stuff that's filmable, like I couldn't really film under the dash of, nor did I want to. I don't want to make people throw up under the dash of the 54 while I was doing the tack. But when we get back doing stuff on the Model A and stuff like that, then yes, we're gonna start posting more to Faith or to YouTube.
Maybe some TikToks.
Yeah, we'll do some shorts and reels, and we're gonna try to focus in the coming months more on the video side of things. Um, just because I've been told now by a couple people that that's what's missing. So it's just hard. I mean, we still both have full-time jobs, even though Ashley's work from home. It still takes up a lot of time. But anything that you want, you got to work at. So we're just gonna keep chugging along. Yeah, that'd be it.
Alrighty.
You want to go ahead and throw out some dates?
Yeah, sure. So the show we're going to try for on the 28th next weekend, Rawfest Music Festival and Cars for a Cure at Flamingo Lake RV Resort in Jacksonville. And then October, the big month. October 5th and 6th is Trastic Classics, Rats and Rods Car Show in Okeechobee County Fairgrounds. Also on the 6th is Sumter Swap Meet at Florida Classic Park. Rolling into the next weekend, 18th is the third Friday Cruising in downtown Inverness. The 19th and 20th is the Slam Fest at Florida State Fairgrounds in Tampa. We'll be there the 19th, but the 20th, we'll be at our monthly hangout at the Cove in Inverness. And the 26th, if I don't trip over my words, Florida Drag Strip Riot Drag Race and Car Show at Orlando Speedworld Dragway. Not to roll into too much of November, but don't forget about Turkey Rod Run the 28th through December 1st in Daytona International Speedway. And of course, the Hangout January 4th at Don Garlot's Museum of Drag Racing. All vehicles are welcome. Podcast sponsors and car club picks. We're going to have food, merch vendors, raffles 50/50 for benefit of the Ryland Strong Network. You can pre-register at hotrodhangout.com, and pre-registered and registered vehicles, or no, just pre-registered, I'm sorry, the goodie bag.
Yeah, pre-registration will get you a goodie bag. In the goodie bag, there will be everything that's in the goodie bag will either come with day of registration or you can purchase separately.
Yep.
But if you pre-register, you save some money and you get extra stuff. So you should pre-register.
Yes.
Also, reminder, we're in the grass field. Look for the sign. Trust me, you won't be able to miss the sign. It's 4x8. It is bright orange.
Yep.
That's it. I'm not telling you anymore. Make sure you tune into the podcast this Thursday. Probably be posted around 10 o'clock, but If you can't listen to it Thursday night, make sure you tune into it on Friday. There is going to be some information on the drag strip riot. Definitely want to check that out. And also, make sure you go check out BP Customs on Facebook. And like I said, they're about to have a bunch of updates.
Oh, yes. And be sure to check out Throttle Addict using code word Hot Rod. You get save 15% off.
Make sure you go check out Johnny Jalopy Hot Rod Art on Facebook and YouTube, johnnyjalopy.com.
And of course, huge shout out to the Cove for having us come and, well, now crash their field and not their parking lot. Check them out on Facebook and the Cove pubandgrub.com for directions, their menu, and also for campsite and lodging reservations.
Make sure you go show some love to Low Income Clothing and Photos on Facebook and Instagram.
And of course, huge shout out to Rat Rod's Woodfire Pizza. Going to be at our show, The Hangout. Check them out on Facebook or ratrodwoodfirepizza.com for their menu and to book an event.
And also, if you would like to get on the list that scrolls at the bottom of the screen, your logo in the corner, please get with us. Till next time, guys, get out, drive your shit. Looking forward to seeing you
See ya.
later.